Hello everyone, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Marcus Makes, my D&D YouTube channel, but also maybe doing some stuff that isn't just D&D. Who knows? We'll see what this becomes. So we're starting things off with Marcus Makes monsters. Specifically dragons, and specifically the Luck Dragon. This is in conjunction with Pointy Hat and Ginny D's Monster Week on YouTube. And the theme for Monster Week this year is dragons. And so I've created the Luck Dragon. Now, everything about the Luck Dragon is linked down below. It's nothing too crazy, except I think it's really fun. All right, so before we get into that, just a quick shout out to YouTube creators out there. I've been a fan of doing YouTube content for a long time. Been thinking about doing my own for a while, and I felt like this was the perfect jumping off point, the perfect reason to start. And I wanted to specifically shout out Pointy Hat. They're one of the people who founded Monster Week last year. They started off with Kraken Week. But the reason I'm shouting them out is because I love the way that Pointy Hat makes his content, or their content. I actually don't know what pronouns they use, so I'm going to stick with they. I love the way that they create twists on lore and classes and monsters, not for the sake of creating a twist, but for the sake of creating more interesting and engaging stories. As a perfect example of this, one of the characters that I play, and I've been playing him for 17 months now, quite a while. He came about because of a video of Pointy Hat's. Pointy Hat made a video about unlucky halflings, the Jinxes. And so I created a Jinx character, and immediately the thing that drew me to the idea was that the mechanics just tell a story already. And so I wanted to shout out Pointy Hat. I hope that over the course of doing some D&D content, I can kind of create similar feelings of new mechanics, not for the sake of new mechanics, but for the sake of better stories. So, to Pointy Hat, thank you very much for the Jinx. Thank you for doing all of that, and for opening up Dragon Week to everybody. All right. Also shouting out the Jinx and the unlucky halfling because it's all about luck. And so I took a lot of the same sort of ideas and applied them to the Luck Dragon. So, what is a Luck Dragon? Well, a Luck Dragon is a dragon that's all about luck. There, video done. No, okay. So, really and truly, the Luck Dragon is inspired. The name is inspired by the Neverending Story, Falkor, as is some of the appearance, but most of the appearance is also like Asian dragons in general. But the kind of story hook is Dragon Ball. That's all it is. It's Dragon Ball. There's 7 fantastical, sacred, scattered stones around the world. You got to find them. You bring them together. You get to summon a Luck Dragon. And then the Luck Dragon gets to grant you some wishes. It's a pretty simple concept, but I think it's also a classic adventure hook. And I don't see a lot of play of it with adventures getting together because they have one common goal, and that common goal is to find a powerful being to grant them a wish. What else was I going to say? I've forgotten my script. Like I said, no, I didn't say that. That was in a previous version of this video. I'm a new dad, and my brain is a little bit scattered. Oh, right. Here's the important thing about the Luck Dragon. Make it, if you use it in your campaign, not a Luck Dragon. Make it the Luck Dragon. And that's actually something I would give as advice for running most dragons in your campaign. If you think of famous examples of dragons in fantasy, the most famous one probably being Smaug from The Hobbit, it is the dragon. It's not a dragon. Smaug is the dragon. And I think that dragons are these big, fantastical beings of myth and legend throughout all of human stories. I think in your games, don't encounter a red dragon, don't encounter a silver dragon. Encounter the red dragon or the silver dragon in your entire world. I mean, I know that there are stat blocks for wormlings and young and adult and juvenile and ancient and blah, 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 blah. But unless your world is oops, all dragons, which is admittedly a great world, I think that run your dragons like they are singular creatures, because that's what they are, and that makes them cool as shit. Can I swear? I don't know. Oh. All right, so down below there should be a link to a document that has the luck dragon in it. Luck dragons in combat are all about bending luck, providing advantage and disadvantage, providing new like dice that you add as buffs. But the one thing I'll mention about the luck dragon in combat is that because of the flavor of summoning them and then being able to grant a wish to everybody who summons them, they can grant a kind of unlimited number of wishes. If you're running a luck dragon, if for some reason your players are fighting a luck dragon, which is weird, but if they are, maybe hold off on using the wish all the time. Use it to like replicate another spell. That's probably the easiest way. But don't just make it wish to win the combat. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. Nice short first video. Find the link down below. And if you are interested, if you like watching my face walk through the woods, I've got another channel called Marcus Susick Will Get Himself on Dimension 20, wherein every day I'm posting a short 15 to 60 second video, essentially doing this, putting it out there that I will get myself on Dimension 20, even though I have no plan, no contacts, and no reason to think that that should happen. All right, well, have a good one. Bye.